All right, hey there, physical science students. It's Mr. Barry at Score Academy. I am here today to give some tips and tricks for Custom 5 Energy and its Conservation. This is just meant to kind of help make sure you know what's going on with this as you attempt to complete it. So, first, you got your physical science standards and then some quick student directions. Reminder, the orange text is where you'll always be filling stuff in. And even when it's like this right here in a table, if you start, typing in that table, it will come in orange as well. It helps you see where you need to answer things, and it also helps us, see where your responses are. So first part here, you're going to use this energy in a roller coaster ride link. It's a little simulation, and it gives you different steps through a roller coaster and the types of energy present there. So I know you can't see the whole thing on this just because of how the screen's set up, but you can click play in the very top left here, and it shows our roller coaster now incoming, going through it all, the types of energy that's happening, the velocity of it at all the different stages. Things to consider are the highest and the lowest point, and then the type of energy present in each spot. And I can also click the step here and it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. These different steps are what we're going to be using to fill in the table that's right here. So at step 1, which it's at right now there, you'll tell me, is it potential or kinetic? And you can see that little bar chart or pie chart up at the top. You can see the velocity that it's got at the time. And then you'll do that for step 2 down here and 3 there and so forth and so on. And that's how you'll put all this together. Most spots here in this column are going to be in between the top and the bottom, right? So in between is a fine response for a lot of these, but just keep all that in mind too. And then the last thing here, there's a reminder of the law of conservation of energy to answer this question that's after the table. That actually applies to specifically a roller coaster here and gives you all that good information that you need right there. So consider that stuff as you're going through there too, and answering this problem down here. Okay. Part 2 here, you're going to use this energy skate park from PhET. It's a little simulation. Note that you're selecting the friction option when you first open this up. So when you click on that link, it will take you right here and you'll click on friction. This is the one we want, is with friction, okay? So a few things you can do with this, and it tells you to do all this, but just to make sure you see what's happening. The track here, you can see those 3 different ones that are outlined, all right? You can change those over here on the right. So I can change to a different track right there. I know my face is covering it up, so apologies, but that's where you'll be able to do that. You can also then click, you don't need the grid necessarily, but there is a pie chart and a bar graph option up here. I want you to click those two so you can really see what's going on before you drop your skater in to do stuff here, okay? You're gonna fill this in, and you've got kind of the example for this first one here, but to say what's happening to the kinetic energy, the potential energy, and the thermal energy as you drop the skater in. So on these 3 different tracks, we're going to take the skater here and we're going to drop them in. And you can see as they keep going what's happening and what's happening to the total energy over here on the bar chart, right? So total stays the same, but it looks like these 2 are going lower and lower and lower as time goes on, and thermal's going up. And that's the kind of response I'm looking for as you fill in this table. For the second one, I know it's a little odd because it gives you this very different shape. You'll want to drop them at the top still. And even though they go off screen, it will keep changing in the chart. So keep an eye on the chart even though the skater is gone, okay? And then 3, it's very similar to the first one. And then based on your observations of what you see here, I want you to make sure you respond to this prompt at the bottom. And finally, we have a part 3 here, some simple machines that you've used in your life. So a lot of energy and work going into things also involves machines and how they can help out with doing that. So I want you to check out this article that we've got here on simple machines. It's from Teach Engineering, and it really just outlines, it gives you a quick video if you want to see that, and then it outlines the 6 different simple machines and how they can all be used. I want you to pick one of those that has happened, that you've utilized in your life. So choose one here, right? Now this one, you don't need any sentences. You can just tell me which simple machine you're talking about, right? So the simple machine that you've chosen. Tell me how you used it, or what you used it to do, or how it was included in doing something else. How did it make the job easier? And is there another one, right? And so these questions are all in here too, so you can read those questions right here. But then finally, this last part, the additional help, is there another simple machine that would have helped make that task that you completed even easier? So let's say I used a lever to do something. right, to help lift something up. And well, that helped, but I think a pulley might have been even more helpful. That's what I'm looking for at the last one. What else might have been even more helpful? Okay? So that's what we're looking for. I hope that kind of helps describe what to do for all these different portions. Good luck.